Have you ever done this? It's 11:47 at night. You're lying in bed. You suddenly become the most ambitious human being on earth. Tomorrow, you're waking up at 6 a.m. You're going to work out. You're going to eat healthy. You'll finally reply to those messages you've been ignoring. You'll finish that project. You'll even read 10 pages before bed. For a few glorious minutes, your future looks unbelievably organized. Then morning arrives. The alarm goes off. You stare at the ceiling for exactly 3 seconds. And somehow the same person who built this perfect plan suddenly says, you know what? Tomorrow sounds like a better day. Think about that for a second. Nothing about the outside world changed. The room is the same. Your goals are the same. The deadline is the same. The only thing that changed was where you were standing in time. And here's the part almost nobody realizes. You didn't break your promise because you're lazy. You broke it because your brain quietly replaced the CEO overnight. If you want to understand why your brain keeps playing these tricks on you, subscribe to the channel. We decode the hidden psychology quietly running your modern life. Here's the thing nobody tells you. Most people imagine the brain as one consistent decision maker, one little voice inside your head making logical choices. Behavioral economists looked at this idea and basically said, yeah, that's not what's happening. Instead, they found something much stranger. The version of you making decisions tonight isn't exactly the same decision maker who wakes up tomorrow morning. Not physically, obviously, psychologically. Researchers call this dynamic inconsistency. It sounds technical, but the idea is surprisingly simple. Imagine you're managing a company's software. At 11 p.m., the system happily approves a scheduled update for tomorrow morning. Everything looks good. The update is confirmed. But when tomorrow morning arrives, the operating system itself blocks the update. Nobody hacked the computer. The software simply changed its priorities. That's your brain. Your planning software and your execution software are running different rulebooks. And honestly, that's a terrifying thing to realize. Because it means your biggest obstacle isn't a lack of discipline. Sometimes it's that the person signing the contract isn't the same person expected to honor it. And the data for this is genuinely insane. Behavioral economists discovered that your brain doesn't measure time the way calendars do. You probably think one day is one day, today to tomorrow, day 100 to day 101. Objectively, both are separated by exactly 24 hours. But your brain treats them like completely different distances. Researchers call this hyperbolic discounting. Now, don't let the scary name fool you. Picture a photo being compressed into a blurry JPEG. That's what your brain does to future rewards. The further away something is, the blurrier and less emotionally valuable it feels. Meanwhile, anything available right now stays in perfect 4K. That's why on Friday you confidently say, I'm definitely starting on Monday, then Monday arrives. And somehow Tuesday suddenly sounds more reasonable. Not because your goals disappeared. Your brain simply recalculated their value. It's like your internal currency exchange rate changes overnight. Yesterday, 1 hour at the gym looked incredibly valuable. Today, that same hour suddenly feels painfully expensive. Same workout, different exchange rate. Now here's where things become genuinely weird. Psychologist Hal Hershfield discovered something that almost feels like science fiction. When people think about themselves decades into the future, the brain shows reduced psychological continuity with the present self and becomes less self-focused than when thinking about who they are right now. In plain English, your future self feels psychologically distant. Not literally a stranger, but strangely, not fully you either. Think about that. Imagine opening your banking app. A message appears, transfer $500. Recipient, unknown person. Most people would hesitate. Your brain treats sacrifices for future you surprisingly similarly. You're asking present you to give up comfort. For someone your brain struggles to emotionally recognize, suddenly saving money becomes harder, studying becomes harder, going to sleep on time becomes harder. Not because you don't care, because your brain keeps introducing future you like they're a coworker from another department. And poor future you keeps getting ghosted. Here's another myth that quietly falls apart. People constantly say, I lost motivation. But researchers suggest something far more interesting. Motivation didn't necessarily disappear. The value calculation changed. Imagine opening Google Maps. You type in the exact same destination every minute. The app completely reroutes the journey. The destination never changed, only the calculations did. Your brain does something similar. At night, that slice of pizza tomorrow morning barely exists in your imagination. Tomorrow morning, that exact same pizza suddenly feels like destiny. The pizza didn't become more delicious overnight. Your valuation algorithm quietly updated itself. Your brain isn't asking, what did I promise yesterday? It's asking, what feels valuable right now? And unfortunately, those are not always the same question. Here's another irony that's almost funny. Humans spend an incredible amount of time arguing with themselves, not metaphorically. Economists actually model this almost like negotiations between different versions of you. Yesterday you leaves detailed instructions, today you immediately edits the document. Tomorrow you complains about both of them. Imagine every version of yourself gets administrator access to your brain for exactly one day. Each one changes the settings before leaving. No wonder everything feels inconsistent. You're basically inheriting somebody else's unfinished project every single morning. Now let's zoom out even further. Why would evolution design something this ridiculous? Because evolution never cared whether you completed your online course. It cared whether you survived until tomorrow. Your ancestors lived in environments where immediate pain usually mattered more than distant rewards. Cold weather, hunger, predators, injury. Ignoring immediate discomfort could literally get you killed. Planning for next month couldn't help much if you didn't survive today. So your brain evolved something like an emergency smoke detector. A smoke detector doesn't care about your 5-year investment strategy. It only cares about smoke.
Right now.
Your reward system often works the same way. That freezing morning alarm. Your ancient brain treats it like a tiny emergency. Your warm blanket, immediate safety. Your workout, delayed benefit. Your modern life asks your Stone Age brain to ignore immediate comfort for abstract future rewards. Honestly, that's asking a caveman to understand compound interest. A little unfair if you think about it. Now here's something almost nobody notices. Planning itself can feel incredibly satisfying. Ever made an unbelievably detailed to-do list? Color-coded everything, organized your calendar, closed the notebook, and somehow felt productive. Even though you hadn't actually done anything, researchers studying intention formation suggest that planning itself can produce an immediate psychological reward while the actual effort remains delayed. It's basically online shopping. You add 500 items to your cart. It feels amazing. You haven't bought a single thing. Late-night planning often works exactly like that. Your brain celebrates a victory that technically hasn't happened yet. It's incredibly efficient at rewarding intentions, much less enthusiastic about rewarding effort. And here's another bizarre finding. Your brain secretly uses 2 different exchange rates for time. Suppose someone offers you a smaller reward in 30 days, or a larger reward in 31 days. Many people patiently wait the extra day. Now move both rewards closer today or tomorrow. Suddenly patience disappears. Same 1-day difference. Completely different decision. Researchers call this preference reversal. Think about how strange that really is. Your calendar says the distance stayed exactly the same. Your brain insists the rules completely changed. It's like traveling to another country where money suddenly has a different value every hour. Yesterday, your self-control was incredibly rich. Today, inflation happened. Now let's talk about one of the biggest illusions your brain ever creates. Next week, think about those words. Next week always feels enormous. I'll read next week. I'll exercise next week. I'll learn a language next week. I'll organize my room next week. Future weeks feel like giant empty hard drives with unlimited storage. Then next week arrives, and somehow, it's completely full. Same 24 hours, same unexpected emails, same random errands, same exhaustion. The future always looks spacious because your brain imagines it in broad strokes instead of real details. Present time is crowded, future time is suspiciously clean. Finally, there's one twist that makes this entire story even more fascinating. Most videos stop by saying, your brain has one bug called hyperbolic discounting. Reality appears messier than that. A long-term study published in 2012 followed people's decisions over time. Researchers expected to see the classic pattern where everyone consistently became more impatient as rewards got closer. But that's not exactly what happened. People changed their minds in different directions. Context mattered. Uncertainty mattered. Circumstances mattered. The brain wasn't running one faulty program. It was running several programs that occasionally argued with each other. Think about a computer crash. Sometimes it's one obvious software bug. Sometimes 5 background applications all conflict at once. Human decision-making appears surprisingly similar, and honestly, there's something incredibly comforting about that, because maybe the goal was never to become perfectly consistent. Maybe consistency is simply much harder than we imagined, because the brain itself was never built as one perfectly unified machine. It's a conversation between your instincts, your memories, your habits, your emotions, your future hopes, and your immediate survival systems. Every single day, those voices negotiate. Sometimes the planner wins. Sometimes the sleeper wins. Sometimes the hungry version wins. Sometimes the ambitious version finally gets a turn. The strange part isn't that you occasionally disappoint your past self. The strange part is that billions of humans wake up every morning having the exact same silent argument, and almost nobody realizes they're having it. So the next time you make the perfect plan at midnight and completely abandon it after sunrise, maybe stop calling yourself lazy, because that story is too simple. What's actually happening is far more human. You're watching different versions of yourself negotiate across time, and maybe understanding that isn't an excuse. Maybe it's freedom, because once you realize your brain isn't one perfectly consistent narrator, you stop treating every broken promise like a personal failure. You start seeing it for what it really is. One of the oldest glitches in the human operating system, and somehow every single one of us is running the same software.